everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm really excited to do because it's going to be all about skincare. I like to do skincare collection videos about 2 times a year. So that's what today's video is going to be. I'm going to be focusing on all of my favorite skincare products, also the skincare products that I use like most consistently, what's in my collection right now, what I'm using on a really consistent basis. So I love skincare, I love trying out skincare, finding skincare products that I love. So that's why I'm so excited to do this video. Before we jump into it, I do have dry skin, I also have sensitive skin, and I'm not super acne prone. Here and there I will get breakouts. I don't struggle with anything like rosacea, but I do have pretty textured skin. Again, every once in a while. And then I'm also 31, so I do not have the most youthful skin of anybody around. So that's a little bit about my skin type. I also do want to let you know the first portion of this video is going to be sponsored by the brand Maelove. We're talking about their Glow Maker Antioxidant Serum in the beginning of this video, so I did want to let you know. So thank you to Maelove for reaching out for me, for letting me try this product, and for letting me chat about it, because I think it's pretty darn cool. But if you are ready to see some of my skincare favorites, my most used skincare products, why don't we go ahead and get started. So like I said, I'm going to be kicking it off talking about this Maelove, the Glow Maker Antioxidant Serum. So Jackie from Maelove reached out to me and asked if I would want to try the serum and work together with her in a video. So I said, sure thing, go ahead and send me the serum. I'll give it a try for a while. I'll check in. I'll let you know what I'm thinking about it. So this is what the bottle looks like, and it does come in a dropper form such as this. So it says you get an extra boost of nourishment and protection with this balanced formula that includes vitamins C and E. And then in there how to use it says in the morning after cleansing you apply 3 to 5 drops to a dry face, neck, and chest. That's exactly how I've been using it. I've been testing it out for well over a month now. I don't know if you'd be able to see through the labeling. I'm about right here. Like I said, I've been using this basically every single morning for over a month, and I feel like a little bit does go a very long way, so you would be able to have this bottle for quite some time. So the serum is going to be $28 and you do get free shipping. I of course will have a link down below. He did also send me a 10% off code if you are interested in trying this out. It is SAMFAN. It'll be on the screen and also in the description box. It's not an affiliate link for me, it would just be a discount code for you. Now, what I think was pretty interesting and kind of like the first line that caught my attention when I was emailed to try out this product was it's a skincare startup brand and it was started by MIT engineers. I was like, tell me more, I want to know more. And they said kind of like their mission of their brand is to provide luxury skincare at an affordable cost, which again, I thought was pretty fantastic. I also do have a little list of ingredients here that I want to read. Like I said, there's vitamin C and E in there. There's also hyaluronic acid, which I love in my skincare. It's great for hydrating the skin. There's also grape extract, aloe, and magnolia. It says to keep your skin hydrated, which I think is fantastic. And this is made in the US as well. Also, one thing that I thought was pretty darn interesting is that they offer a 100-day money-back guarantee. So if you get this and you try it out up to 100 days and you don't love it, you don't see the results from it, you can get your money back for it. And I don't know anyone, I don't think, who offers a 100-day money back guarantee. I feel like that's pretty intense, and that shows how much they really stand behind their product. You do get 1 fluid ounce in here for the $28 as well. And just like what it says, it's the Glow Maker. It's supposed to be really hydrating for the skin. It's supposed to be really brightening for the skin. What I like to do in the morning, like I said, a little bit goes a long way. And I kind of found if I drop it onto my fingers, I kind of make a mess because it's very liquidy. So I just go ahead and drop it onto my skin. I have an Instagram video from a few weeks back, maybe even a month back, using this serum, and you see I just drop it on. That's not to be like Instagram cool. I think that's the best way to apply things with a dropper. Otherwise it like drips all over my sink and stuff like that. So I just do like 1 on my forehead, 1 on my cheek, 1 on the other cheek, and then I blend it in to my face and then also onto my neck. And like I said, I've been using this very consistently. I'm really liking the way it makes my skin feel. It's kind of one of those things where you can see, I don't want to say like an instant glow, like the second I rub it in I'm like, whoa, I'm so glowy. It's not quite to that effect, but you can tell over, I would say within a week's period of time of me using it, that you're able to see the results. You're able to see that it's brightening your skin. So I've been having a great time using this in the morning. And again, like I said, I think a little bit goes a long way. So for $28 for the 1 fluid ounce and a money back guarantee, I think that's all pretty cool. I'm interested, like I want to keep an eye on this brand and see what they come out with next and where kind of like the direction that they're going to go, because I think that they sound pretty darn interesting. But that is the Glow Maker, the antioxidant serum from Maelove. love. Thank you to them for letting me talk about this product, for letting me try it out, and for also working with me on a part of this video. I do appreciate it. So again, the link and then also my discount code will be down below in case you're interested, or has anyone tried this yet? I would love to know. So next up, I am very brand loyal when it comes to skincare, when it comes to makeup, when it comes to like clothing companies and things like that. So how I usually do my skincare videos is I kind of break it down by brand, and that's what I'm gonna do in this one too. Instead of going by like process of the skincare collection, I like to go by brands. That's just what I prefer. So first up, I'm going to talk about Pixi Beauty. I really enjoy Pixi skincare. I've tried a lot of products from them and a lot of items are my favorites. Now this one is the Glow Tonic. I just mentioned this one in the products that I wish I would have tried sooner because I really enjoy this guy. I have a smaller one of it as well. This is my big guy that was sent to me from Pixi that says Samantha's Glow Tonic, which I think is really cool. It's an exfoliating toner, and I've recently been getting into toners after watching other skincare videos and seeing how people say that toners can be really good for your skin. After cleansing and stuff, it's nice to come in with a toner just to make sure you do have everything removed. Sometimes even when I double cleanse, I'll come in with a toner and I'll see on my makeup pad that I have not removed all of my makeup. So if you're going to bed with makeup still on your skin, that's a great way to have your skin break out. This gives me little tingles on the skin. It's taking everything off, and I do think it's helping to hydrate the skin, make it a little bit more glowy. So the Pixi Glow Tonic I really enjoy. This has been one of my favorite products from Pixi, and it's in my 18 and 2018 project pan actually, because I want to remember to use it on a consistent basis, because this is the peel and polish. Now I can only use this once a week, so something that I don't use like every day or every night, I can kind of sometimes forget about it. It can get kind of put to the bottom of my drawer. So that's one of the reasons that I put it in my project pan, because like I said, I do have sensitive skin. It says this is a resurfacing concentrate, and it does have like those exfoliating kind of gritty beads in there. So like I said, I can only use it about once a week, otherwise my skin will become too irritated. But it says it's a salon peel treatment made easy at home. There's natural fruit enzymes to exfoliate and polish, lift away dead skin cells. And I just feel like when I use this, I really do feel like I've just done something at the spa, but I'm doing it at home and it only takes a few minutes. If you have sensitive skin, I recommend only once a week. I love using this weekly, and then I typically follow up this with the Glow Tonic. And then another item that I love, and I've gone through one of these already, this is the Pixi in collaboration with Caroline Herranz. This is the Double Cleanse. So on one side you have a solid cleansing oil to remove your makeup, and then on the other side you have a cleansing balm. So this side here is the cleansing oil. I'll come in and just remove all of my makeup, and then I'll come in on this side, do the double cleanse, make sure I have everything off, just make sure like my skin is clean, ready for bed, and all of that good stuff. Like I said, I've already gone through one of these and I just really enjoy them. I like kind of having the 2-in-1 in here. It's really nice and convenient, but this is another favorite from Pixi. Next up, I want to talk about Olay. I have 3 items here from Olay as well. These daily facials are some of my favorite products, just hands down. So this one, I have 2 different boxes actually, but this one is the Daily Hydrating Clean Grape Seed Extract 5-in-1 cleansing cloth. So basically it is just a dry cloth. You get it wet, it activates it, it will remove your makeup, it'll cleanse your skin. And I just think these are bomb, especially for traveling. So this is what the little cloth looks like, and you can just kind of open it up here. You run it under water, and then you can scrub your face with it. You can remove your eye makeup with it. It takes everything off. I love these for traveling because they're so easy to travel with. I'm not bringing a big bottle with me, you know, especially if I'm flying on a plane and you got the whole liquid situation going on. These are so small. They can fit so easily into your bag, into your purse, whatever it is you want to do. For my Arizona vacation, I was going to be gone for 5 nights. I grabbed out 5 of these, put them in my little skincare bag, and boom, I have what I'm gonna have to remove my makeup. So they're super easy to travel with. I've gone through several boxes of these, and they're just one of my favorite products, so I highly recommend the daily facials. And then this is also a product that I've either mentioned in a favorites video or I've talked about it somewhere because I love this guy. Oh, I think it was in my makeup backup drawer, I think it was. This is the Olay Eyes Deep Hydrating Eye Gel, and it's a good thing that I already have a backup of it because this guy is pretty much gone. I'm like trying my best to scrape out every teeny tiny last bit of this. This is such a nice eye gel. It's really cooling. It's really hydrating for the under eyes. It helps to depuff. I love using this in the morning, especially if I've gotten like a rough night's sleep, and you can tell by my under eyes. This is one of my favorite eye gels, hands down. I've already repurchased one for myself. And then the last product that I want to recommend, this is a new one from Olay, but I really like this one. This is the Luminous Whip Moisturizer. This is a moisturizer that I like to use in the morning. You can see I've put a considerable dent in here. This is one that I like to use in the morning because, again, it's super hydrating, but it's so lightweight. This is a moisturizer that I feel like the first time I was using it, I was like, wow, this is a really different consistency than I feel like I've tried in a moisturizer, because it's lightweight, but it's like you're putting water on your skin. If you have dry skin, I think that you would really like this guy. Next up, let's talk about Dermalogica, another one of my favorite skincare brands. These are the 3 items that I'm using very consistently right now, but there's a lot from Dermalogica that I recommend and you've probably seen over time in my videos. This is the Pre Cleanse. I love the Pre Cleanse. This might have been mentioned in my makeup backup drawer. If not, I did recently purchase this as well because I love the Pre Cleanse and I am right here on it. And this is one of my favorite ways to remove my makeup. You have a little pump here. I put it onto a cotton pad and it takes everything off. Liquid liner, mascara, liquid lipstick, false lash adhesive. It takes everything off for me. If I have glitter on my eyes, this is what I'm using. I love this. It works so well. I think it's fabulous. I have 2 cleansers that I want to talk about. One is just like a staple cleanser in my collection. I can't even remember. It's been forever since I've been using this cleanser. This is the Special Cleansing Gel. This is a travel size version of it. I do have a full size, but honestly, it's kind of like in rough shape. It's almost gone. It's about gone, and it's just like kind of dirty, and it kind of like bothered me. So I have a travel version here as well, but this is what it looks like. The bottle that you get is giant, and this is the cleanser that I use almost every single morning, and it is going to last you forever. And I don't skimp on my cleanser. Like, I'm putting a decent size in my hand and I've had that bottle forever. I also have a little travel guy of it because, like I said, I just enjoy this cleanser. I like it to come with me, so instead of having to take my huge bottle, I have a little guy here as well. Again, if you have sensitive skin, I think this will be really nice for you because it's really like a gentle cleanser. I like using it in the mornings because I'm not really worrying about like taking my makeup off. I'm just kind of cleaning my skin and getting it ready, and I think it works really well for that. This one is a new cleanser to me, but the moment that I started using it, I was like, yeah, we're gonna get along great. This is the Skin Resurfacing Cleanser. I wanted to get this one because it says that it helps with texture. And like I said, I do deal with texture, so I thought that was really important. It says it's a dual action exfoliating cleanser to help retexturize skin. It says it has highly active lactic acid concentrate to help retexturize skin suffering from visible signs of aging by removing dulling surface debris and helping accelerate cell turnover. It has vitamin E and rose flower oil to calm the skin. And again, this is just one, I like using this at night because I can feel it just has a little bit more oomph than the Special Cleansing Gel, but I feel like I've been using this for 3 to 4 weeks now, and I feel like I've been able to see a difference in my skin. I really like Dermalogica as a brand. I've bought a lot of their products myself, really enjoy them, but if you suffer with texture, dull skin, you know, maybe like aging skin, this is in their Age Smart line, I would suggest looking at this one. Next up, let's talk about Olehenriksen, one of my new favorite brands. So kind of what started my obsession with them is this Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrub. I purchased a mini of this in a trio and instantly fell in love with it. I keep this in my shower and it's really unique when you put it on. It's actually really warm, almost hot. I leave it on while I'm like conditioning my hair, shaving my legs. I love multitasking. Why not do it in the shower? That's what I do with a lot of my masks. And this one I just think is so cool. When you take it off, it's actually very cooling. Like as I put my face under the stream and wipe it off, it's very cooling. So I think that is really awesome, but I like to do it in the shower too because the hot water and the steam kind of helps open up the pores, and then that's when I like to go in and mask. I feel like it's a really good time to do that. But this one I've just really been loving. Like I said, I had the mini. I went out and purchased the full size myself, and that's kind of what started me with like, ooh, maybe I'll try some more products from Olehenriksen. So the next one that I want to talk about is their Truth Serum. I have a mini guy here, and now I also have a full size, and I mean my mini is getting down there. It's about to here. I took this on my Arizona vacation with me as well. This one, I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I use it really consistently in the morning. Sometimes I use it really consistently in the evening. Right now I'm in the morning. I like using this in the morning, but I also will use it in the evening. I'll switch it up a little bit. It says it's collagen boosted, and I feel like you can kind of notice, like especially if I use it before I go to sleep, when I wake up, it's almost like your skin's just a little like plumper, but like not in a bad way, in a good way. So this one I really do like. A lot of people give a lot of hype to the Truth Serum, and I would agree. I really enjoy it. Another product that I want to recommend from them that I really, really love, this is the Uncover the Truth 3-in-1 Melting Cleanser. I mentioned this in my Sephora VIB sale and recommendations video because this is one of my favorite ways to remove makeup as well. So it's just this cleansing balm. It smells really good. It smells very, very orange, very vitamin C. And it just does such a good job of taking everything off. But I also love the way that it feels. Like, it just feels like, it just feels nice on the skin. I do need to talk about Drunk Elephant. I do have some favorite products from them as well. Drunk Elephant is a very pricey skincare brand. If you guys would like to see a full dedicated video to all of my Drunk Elephant products and everything that I've been trying out, what I don't think is worth it, what I think is okay, and some of my favorites, do let me know because I've been working my way. I got a really generous PR package from them and I've been working my way through everything so I could review it all. But if you'd want to see it in one video, let me know if you would find that helpful. But a few of my favorites, I mean, definitely hands down this guy. I feel like a lot of people talk about it, but it's the TLC Sakari Baby Facial. If you watch my Instagram stories, every single Monday, you see me using this. This is something that like makes me look forward to Monday because this is, it's basically like an at-home facial for you, but it's very intense and it's very powerful. It recommends only using it 1 to 2 times a week. If you have sensitive skin, only use it once a week because like I said, it is powerful. Every single time I use this one, you can feel it on your skin and it's just, it tingles a little bit. Like maybe the first 2 to 3 times I put it on, it's not painful, but it's definitely like, woo, something's happening. And then over time, I've kind of like gotten used to it, I think, but you can still feel the tingles there. You leave it on for 20 minutes and then when you take it off, I mean, this is just good stuff. This is good stuff. I will repurchase this myself. It does have 25% AHA in it. I think it's fabulous. Once I get done using this, I immediately come in and put on their Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. Again, I basically only use this on Mondays. This is a very expensive product as well. And I use this right after this because it's really nice to use an oil after such an intense treatment. It just feels like nice and like you're kind of like soothing your skin type of thing. And it's a really like thick, luxurious oil. It definitely is, but because it's so pricey, like I don't want to just use it anytime. Like I want to use it if my skin like is really calling for this thick oil, but this is really nice as well. This is one of the first products that I got from Drunk Elephant that I started trying that I mentioned as a favorite because it's really good. 2 others that I would highly recommend from Drunk Elephant. One is the C-Firma Day Serum. I feel like a lot of people say really good things about this too, and I do get it. The packaging on it is awesome with this kind of like airtight container here. I do use this in the morning, and the only thing that I don't love about it is that if I'm doing something where I'm gonna get up and I'm immediately gonna do my makeup, I tend to skip this because it kind of like stays on your skin for a while. Like it doesn't immediately absorb into the skin. So to use this and then immediately do your makeup like will not work out because it'll just be funky. But if I'm gonna have, you know, usually it's a couple hours before I sit down and start filming sort of thing. So that's when I do like to use this. But I feel like once I started using this very consistently, I could see really good results with my skin. And same as the next product that I was gonna mention, this is the TLC Glycolic Night Serum to refine and retexturize. Again, these are 2 products that I started using and I thought were pretty good, but once I started using them consistently, like I stopped kind of trying out other skincare products and I was like, no, I wanna give these a good go. I feel like I could notice a big difference in my skin. So the Night Serum, this is another one that almost kind of gives me a little bit of tingles when I do put it on. It does have AHA and BHA. It says it'll resurface dull, congested skin by gently lifting away dead skin cells. And again, a little bit goes a long way with both of these guys. Packaging is great on both of them, but they're expensive, but I think that they will last a very long time. And I think the actual ingredients inside will still last a very long time because of the packaging. And these are just another 2 of my favorite products from Drunk Elephant. I'm a big fan of sheet masks. If you watch my empties videos, there's usually several sheet masks that are getting mentioned in there. So that brings me to my next brand, which is Patchology. I started using Patchology with their sheet masks, and these are 2 of my favorites. If I had to choose 2 to recommend, these are the 2 that are it and probably the most often seen sheet mask in my empties video. This one is the Smart Mud Mask to Detox. It's a 2-part mask. I recently did an Instagram video and I used this mask. I'll link it down below in case you're interested. So you have a bottom strip and a top strip, but it's a mud mask in a sheet mask, which I love because I love mud masks for really pulling any impurities out of the skin, really detoxing the skin, but they can be super messy. I can get messy, my hair can get messy, the skin can get messy, and nobody got time to clean that. So having it in a sheet mask I think is fantastic. The other one that's my favorite from Patchology, this is the Milk Peel. This is a 5-minute mask. I usually keep this one on for 10. This is a 5-minute mask, so it's really nice and quick for someone who's usually very busy throughout the day, such as myself, and it's good for sensitive skin. It's a peel in a sheet mask. It has lactic acid in it, but again, it's good for sensitive skin. I'm not super red. When I get done using this, I'm not super irritated, but I feel like I notice a difference with my skin. So these are 2 of my favorite sheet masks. And also this one, I think I mentioned this recently in a favorites video. This is the Restoring Night Cloud Mask. I really enjoy using this as a sleeping cream as well. I have quite a bit gone from here. This is another one that when I put it on, you kind of like just feel it working on the skin. This guy does have retinol in it as well. I use it usually 2 to 3 times a week, and then typically when I'm not using this, I am using the Drunk Elephant, but I really like this guy as well, and I would recommend it from Patchology. Next up, I have an item here from No7. I was kind of surprised to see that this is the only item that I'm using very consistently right now in my skincare routine from No7, but I do recommend a lot of their skincare. They have a lot of really nice serums as well. I've gone through a lot myself. I've recommended them quite a bit, but the item that I'm using consistently right now is an eye cream, and this is the Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Eye Cream. This is one where, you know, some people go back and forth on eye creams. I've already mentioned the one from Olay. I'm a big fan of them. I always use them, and I always have for the longest time. My grandmother always recommended using eye creams, and I just always kind of took that to heart. This is a nice kind of like thicker eye cream. I like to use it for nighttime. It doesn't have any benefits like the Olay, like cooling or hydrating. A little bit of a thicker eye cream, but again, I really enjoy this one. And I feel like with eye creams, you either kind of know that it's for you or you know that it's not for you, and this is one for me. So I would recommend that one from No7. From Glossier, I have their Milky Jelly Cleanser, which is a conditioning face wash. I keep thinking that my overheating light is coming on. I don't know what it is I'm seeing in my camera, but if you keep seeing me look up, I'm like, oh no, my camera's about to shut off. It's not. It's doing weird things. So this guy I got from Glossier, and I really do enjoy it. Actually, I feel like I finally started to put a pretty good dent in it. I like to use this especially with a double cleanse. Like if I use a cleanser that I just feel like hasn't gotten everything off, I like to come in with this guy because I feel like it really does a good job of taking everything off. I like the kind of jelly consistency of it. Like it's not too thick, but it feels kind of like nice and like just really cleansing on the skin. I know a lot of people say really good things about this one, and I'm happy to say that I really enjoy this as well. The item that I seem to always have in my skincare collection is from Kate Somerville. This is the ExfoliKate, excuse me. It's an intensive exfoliating treatment. It says it's the Hollywood's 2-minute facial. Again, this is very intense. If you have sensitive skin, I recommend only using this once a week. You only keep it on the skin for 2 minutes, but it is really taking everything off. It's getting your dead skin cells off, all of that good stuff. I used to think if I had dry skin that exfoliators would not work for me, but actually it's kind of like the opposite. You want to make sure that you're coming in and removing any of those dead skin cells that are sitting on top of your skin, and exfoliators are a great way to do it, but you don't want to over exfoliate at the same time. Again, I would only recommend using this once a week. I typically have minis in my collection. If I see like a skincare set at Sephora that, you know, is like a point perk, or, you know, one of those where you put in the code and you can get a couple products, if I see this one, I almost always pick it up because I really do enjoy it, and I feel like it's really doing good things for my skin. Next up, I have some items here from Fresh. This is the same thing, and I've talked about this in several videos, but the Soy Face Cleanser, again, I always have a mini of this. Always have a mini of this in my collection. This is just a really nice cleanser. I prefer to use it in the morning. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Glossier Jelly Cleanser that I was just talking about. Like the consistency kind of reminds me of it. It's just a nice, lightweight cleanser. Again, I think it would be nice for sensitive skin, and it can also kind of help remove some residual makeup as well. I just got this item from Fresh, so take this one with a grain of salt, but this is the Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. I was so excited that Fresh sent this to me because I was going to purchase it in the VIB sale. I've only been trying it out for probably like 10 days or so, but this is a product that I'm excited to try, and like one of those that I'm like, Samantha, you don't need to use a toner today, or like you've already used your Pixi toner, and I'm like, but I want to use this toner. So I've only put a very small dent into it, but I like the way that it smells. I love the way that it looks. It's so beautiful. But I feel like it's really nice, you know, it's making sure that I do get all of my makeup off, and then it's just kind of like a soothing, hydrating toner for the skin, I would say. My face seems to be liking it, so that's good. I'll have a full review coming up shortly, but I wanted to give this guy a mention. I know I mentioned it that I was going to buy it in my wish list video, so I did want to say that Fresh did send this to me. They didn't ask me to review it or anything, but I'm really liking this guy. One of my favorite eye makeup removers is from Lancome. This is the Bi-Facil eye makeup remover. Again, I mentioned this in my Sephora VIB recommendations. I also did purchase this during the VIB sale. I purchased a mini of this guy and also the Bi-Facil face makeup remover. So I'm excited to try out the face remover, but you can see I'm almost out of this one, so I wanted a backup of the eye makeup remover. A little bit goes a very long way and takes everything off. Again, glitter, lash adhesive, stubborn mascara, waterproof mascara, it doesn't matter. This takes everything off, and it's literally one of those, like if you watch makeup remover commercials and someone puts a little bit of remover and just goes whoop, and you're like, that doesn't happen in real life. No, it does. It does with this. We are almost done. I want to talk about First Aid Beauty. The facial radiance pads from First Aid Beauty, I consistently have these in my collection, and I have for several years now. They're just some of my favorites. Again, they're really nice and easy to travel with. It's just a little cotton pad here that is soaked with the product. It will help exfoliate, to tone, to brighten. Again, I get a little tingle with these when I use them, but I continually buy these guys. I always want them in my collection. I like to take them traveling with me, so I really enjoyed those. Another one I want to give like an honorable mention to, because I've only been trying it out for a few times now, but I thought I would mention it here. This is the Coconut Micellar Makeup Melter. I believe this is a new product from First Aid Beauty. I did get this sent to me from Octoly, which had me pretty excited. It's supposed to dissolve all of your makeup, even long wear makeup. It's safe for sensitive skin. First Aid Beauty, I started purchasing from them because they were good with sensitive skin, or like for people with sensitive skin. So when I saw this pop up on my Octoly store, I was like, I really want it. So far, I like it. It does have a pump on it. It's very, I don't know if you could tell from the product in here, but it's very like almost more of like a cleanser slash lotion type of thing. I don't know. It's very interesting, but it takes a very little product to get it all over your face. I remove my eye makeup with this, and I don't have any problems with irritation or anything. The only thing that I'll say is I don't quite feel like it's getting everything off. I do feel like I need to double cleanse or to use a toner when I use this product. It's getting like the first layer off. It's really good with eye makeup remover, I will say that, but like for my face, I still feel like I'm removing a lot of foundation in my double cleanse or with my toner with this guy. I'll touch on this one briefly because I've mentioned it in a pretty recent video. This is from Colorscience. It's the Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy. I put it in a skincare video because it's really been helping underneath my eyes. It's a treatment product as well, so even though you get instant results when you use this, it's also supposed to be helping over time. I'll insert a before and after photo of me with this product, but basically it's just a little pump like this. You pump out some of the product here, and it's kind of got like a peachy tint to it, so it helps to color correct around my eyes, but it just instantly makes your eyes look more awake. A lot of times in the morning when I wake up, this is just what I used right away. I took this to Arizona with me in the early mornings when I didn't want to like full on get ready. I still put this on because it does color correct my eyes. It makes me look more awake. It just makes me look a little bit more human. So I really appreciate this product for that. And like I said, it's a treatment product, so it's helping over time. So I really enjoyed this guy. The last item that I want to put in here, just because, you know, this is what I use. I've been talking about, oh, I put this on a cotton pad. I put this on a cotton pad. It's the Shiseido Cotton Facials. Oh yeah. I love these guys. I still have so much left in my bag that I purchased, not in this past VIB sale, but the previous VIB sale in like the fall winter time is when I purchased these. I think these are a great deal. I love them. They are now only what I use when I am putting a cleanser, a toner, anything onto a cotton round. It is only these. You don't get any cotton fiber stuck to your face, to your lashes. They don't fall apart. They don't disintegrate. And I also use these to remove my nail polish, because same thing, I'm not getting cotton fibers stuck in my fingernails when I'm removing my nail polish. So I think these are awesome. You can find them at Sephora. highly recommend. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for today's video, talking over some of my skincare favorites, what I use in my skincare routine, and my most used skincare products. I sincerely hope you found this video helpful in some way. I will link everything that I mentioned down below. Again, thank you to Maelove for working with me on a part of this video. That link and also my discount code will be in the description box as well if you are interested in trying out that glow serum. Let me know if you've tried any of these products or what are some of your favorites in your skincare collection. I'm always on the hunt for new products as well, so if you have dry skin or sensitive skin like me, let me know some of your favorites. But other than that, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you found it helpful or entertaining in some way, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.